The new major order for Helldivers 2 is finally out, and it is arguably the hardest one yet. And if you don't think it's the hardest, I'd say it's definitely on par with the defense against the automaton invasions. Last night we got new orders to activate the Terminid control system. This system would eradicate the Terminids in the Umlaut sector and further push back the Terminid outbreak. But what I wasn't expecting when going into this mission and going into this new major order was how hard it was going to be. Guys, this mission is so hard, especially on the higher difficulties. I tried to get footage for this thing and I wanted to get a mission success and I just couldn't do it. I was like, what is going on? This is so hard. And it didn't help that we had a few people leaving midway through, obviously giving up, thinking it's too hard. So obviously I'm not the only one that think this is really hard. But I'm excited for new mission types, and this is exactly what this is. It's a new mission type, it's a new major order. Very excited to get through this one. We have about a week to do it, and I think eventually we will be able to succeed in this major order, if only just. It does beg the question though, will we see balancing for this new major order? Because like I said, it is very hard. The devs did notice that the automaton invasions were very hard, so maybe they'll bring some balances in for this new update. Obviously we have the new war bond coming out March 14th, so we will be getting new weapons, new armor, new everything to deal with this new major order. But honestly, the best way I found to deal with this new mission type is actually using the exosuit. So the exosuit couldn't have come at a better time for this, and I'm wondering if they thought about this knowing that these missions would be so hard, so they've given us the exosuits just before the new major order. Let us get used to it, let us grind it out, let us all get the exosuit so we could use it in this new mission type. Because honestly, it is the most effective way I've found to deal with the Terminids that attack the battery silos. And speaking of the battery silos, I haven't actually explained what the new mission type is. It is basically a defense / offense type mission where you dive in, activate the central console at the central tower of the Terminid control system. Then you have to activate 3 battery silos and defend them until they come online. Now, like I said, this mission type is very hard, but there are some tips on how to deal with it. Like I've already said, the exosuit is great for this. But another thing is the EMS strikes. The things that slow enemies down will be very effective, because if the bugs can't reach the silos, then they can't damage them. So when that new stun grenade drops in the new war bond on March 14th, we're going to have a lot easier time, I reckon, because more people will start bringing these, realize that they can stop the bugs from attacking the battery silos, and then we can just gun them down before they even damage the silos. But obviously this mission type is just going to stay very hard unless there is some balancing. I don't think there needs to be necessarily, we just have to think about it differently, approach it differently to other mission types. In terms of the lore behind this new major order, the briefing was, upon each barrier planet now stands a network of massive termicide dispensing towers. The Terminid control system. Once activated, the TCS will exterminate every Terminid on that planet and inoculate it against all future infestations. However, surges in Terminid activity have forced the Sieve engineers to evacuate. Now only the Helldivers can ensure the safety of our citizens. The Terminid control system must be activated at any cost. And when you look on the map now, you will see that instead of liberation amounts on the planets, it is now a high priority campaign in this sector, and it says TCS installation progress. Now obviously the whole point of us fighting the Terminids and the Terminid outbreak is because we want to bring them back in so we can use their oil for our FTL jumps. But given that there's this hard push now from us to eradicate them in an entire sector, could we see a new faction coming up very soon? Obviously there's been rumors of the Illuminate coming into fruition in Helldivers 2. They were in Helldivers 1. There's been a couple leaks of models, 3D models that will be in the game, maybe. So I'm excited to see where this major order takes us, if we succeed or fail, what's next. Whether it be a new faction in months to come, could we start to see some little seeds of what's to come in future major orders? Because for a major order like this to come out so soon after release, being like, yeah, we're going to eradicate all the Terminids in an entire sector, is pretty major. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with this new mission type, with this new major order. I'm excited to see how we do, because I honestly don't know whether we're going to succeed or fail. Obviously, we're very early on into this major order. We've still got about a week left, so we've got plenty of time to figure out whether we are actually going to succeed and how to better approach this new mission type. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the new mission type, whether you think we'll succeed or fail in this new major order. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more Helldivers 2 content, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!